Okay, we're going to switch it back to money and working and all this for this one here today. So, and by the way, and I'll have this on your paper. You have this on your paper, so don't worry about it. The money I make per hour needs to be times by the number of hours. And if we don't know how many hours, we're going to put a question mark there. And this is always equal to the money, the money total, the total money I make at the end. Okay, so let's check out example 1. I make $20 per hour. If I work 6 hours, how much money will I make? Okay, so we're always going to know the dollars per hour, so we can write $20 per hour. And I write times, and then I got to go find the number of hours I work if I know the number of hours I work. Well, I work 6 hours, so it's 20 times 6, and then the money total after I'm done working, that's what I don't know. Okay? So that's a times problem. It's just 20 times 6, so I take 20 times 6. So I put 120, that's the answer. Okay, and it says how much money will I make, so it's $120. Okay, example 2, I make $6 per hour. If I want to make $216, how many hours do I need to work? So $6 per hour. Now, how many hours did we work? We don't know how many hours we worked, so I put a question mark there. And then when I'm done working, I know I had $216. Okay, so to find the question mark, I don't multiply. I do the opposite, which is to divide. When I divide, I want to take the money I ended up with divided by the money I was making per hour. So 216 divided by 6, just like that. Okay, so 36. Now for the label, it says how many hours, so it's 36 hours. Okay, example 3. I make $12 per hour. If I want to make $96, how many hours do I need to work? So, how much do I make per hour? I make 12. How many hours do you work? We don't know that, so I need to put a question mark. And when I'm done working, I want $96, so I'm equal to 96. So this is going to be a division, because I can't multiply with that question mark. And when I divide it, it has to be $96 that I end up with divided by what I was making per hour, so 12. Okay. So 96 divided by 12 is 8. Okay. It says how many hours do I need to work, so it's 8 hours. Okay, example 4. I make $20 per hour. If I work 25 hours, how much money will I make? So what am I making every hour? I'm making $20 every time I work an hour. How many hours do I work? This time we do know. We know we work 25, so times 25 equals, and I don't know where we ended at, so that's a question mark. Okay. So this is just a times problem. I take 20 times 25, and that's 500. Okay, it says how much money will I make, so $500. Okay, example 5. I make $15 per hour. If I work 12 hours, how much money will I make? Okay, so I make $15 per hour. How many hours were there? Well, I worked 12, so times 12. How much money do I make? I don't know how much money I make because that's what I need to figure out. Okay, so this is again a times problem. I just take 15 times 12, and that's 180. So I will make, the money I make is $180. Okay, example 6. I make $13 per hour. If I want to make $104, how many hours do I need to work? Okay, so $13 Okay, how many hours did I work? We don't know, so question mark. And when I'm done working, I've made $104. Okay, so this I can't times, so it needs to be a division problem. And I take the money that I ended up with divided by the money I made per hour, 13. So I take 104 divided by 13, and that's 8. Okay. So how many hours? It's 8 hours. Okay. All right, so basically when you don't know the number of hours, you put a question mark, and that's going to be a division. But when I do know the number of hours, it's going to be multiplication.